Hello everybody, I am Lady Candace. Thank you so much for watching my video. I wanted to make a video for my vlog here on YouTube about some of the successes that I have had in the year of 2017. I'm recording this on December 31st. It's about 7 p.m. It's only a few hours until 2018 officially begins. And I know it's very easy for many of us to focus and dwell on the negative things that we've been through in a year. And trust me, you're not alone if that's you. It's hard for me sometimes to focus on the positive that I've been through as opposed to the negative. But that's all the more reason why I wanted to make a video like this one to just show how thankful I am for some of the things that I've been able to accomplish this year, some of the good things that have happened. And I'm going to try to do this really quick without holding you up too long. Since this is 2017, I wanted to share 17 successes, but I won't hold you too long. So let's get right to it. Number one, I lost 30 pounds this year and have kept it off for the most part. The holidays have made it a little difficult, but I'm still in a lot better shape than I was at the beginning of this year. This weight loss didn't even include an exercise routine. I went low carb and low sugar back in June. My husband and I did that together. Some family members of ours had suggested it because they had done it themselves and had seen such great success, and we thought, well, hey, why don't we do that? And we've seen really great success from it. I'm very proud of the both of us. Number two, I got a full-time job with benefits, and good benefits at that. It is a stressful job, but it's the first full-time job that I've had in many years. And I've made really good friends on this job and learned a great deal of confidence despite the obstacles that I've had to face in my current employment. Number three, this is a German three. I dyed my hair for the first time ever. And I dyed it red. I don't know if you could see it kind of in this light. I did my best to get this light. It has washed out a little since I dyed it about 2 months ago-ish. But I've wanted to do it for a long time. I've been kind of scared too because, I don't know, I just wasn't sure if I was able to make the commitment, if it would be too hard. But I love it, and I will continue to keep it this color and possibly go lighter. If I do, there will most likely be a video made of the transformation, which will go on the Anthony and Candace YouTube channel, because Anthony, some of you like me know him as Shane, will most likely have to help me. It took 4 hours to get this done, okay? Number four, Shane and I were finally able to see a doctor and find out why we haven't had kids yet, and have started taking steps that should bring us success in the near future. It has been overwhelmingly emotional since we actually began seeing a doctor, but the facility that we've been blessed to be referred to by my local doctor, though a bit of a distance away, is phenomenal. They're nothing but positive, they're helpful, they're knowledgeable, and worth every penny. Success 4.5, a bonus success. The benefits that I have through my current employment actually cover most of fertility and infertility treatments that we have to undergo. It has been hard for us this year, going through the holidays and really just each new day without having answers or even successes that we had expected to have by now. We're both in our 30s and have been trying to have children for close to 9 years now. But I'm so very proud of my husband. I love him more and more every day. I hear of many couples in our situation that are driven apart by some of the things that we've faced. And I'm so glad that my sweet husband has only become more dear to me over the years, especially in light of what we've been facing as this couple that's struggling to start a family. He good man, and he will make even gooder husband. Number five, I got to go on a week-long vacation, finally, for the first time in many years, and had a blast. My husband, one of his brothers, one of their cousins, and me, we all went to the Outer Banks back in September and absolutely enjoyed ourselves. Absolutely. It was good eating, perfect distance from the beach where we stayed, no stress, no routine or schedule that we had to keep up with, just chill and fun, which is exactly what I wanted. Hope to do it again next year. Side note, 5.5. It's not really a success per se, But we had a lot of fun playing Crabs Adjust Humidity while we were on vacation that we picked up from a most excellent shop. It's a game shop in the Outer Banks called Leviathan. I'm not getting paid to tell you about them, but I was so impressed by the shop itself and wished so badly that it was closer to where we live. Or that I had something similar where I live. There's some things like that here where Anthony and I live, but well, it's kind of hard to find sometimes. We liked it so much that we visited the shop, I think, like 3 times during a week-long stay at the Outer Banks. And we will definitely stop in again the next time we're there. Number 6. Can you see all this in the camera? 6. While Single Side, my band, is still looking for a drummer, a new project that I'm a part of called Whole New Me is now a regular thing. It's a rock band. We're based out of Central Virginia, and we've been able to not only find a drummer, but we've booked some excellent gigs this year. I'm excited to keep working on songs and writing new ones, learning new covers, and making new friends as we perform and grow. We've played a couple of rather notable venues in our area. We got to play for, there's a facility around here that takes care of people with special needs that we got to perform for their fall festival. It was so cool, so cool. Number 7, I took back on the youth ministry at church and have helped it grow and seen it make a big impact on the church. The kids are so smart, and they participate, and they ask questions, some that I know only God has helped me answer, and I really, really love being able to teach and minister as I do with them. I cannot by any means take any of the credit, as there are other ministers, all of us being ladies, wouldn't you know, that oversee the children's and youth ministry at Solid Rock Church where we gather. And what success I have had, I know, is because of the hard work that they were already doing before I started back in September of this year. I'm a little late to the game, but I get to minister mostly on Wednesday nights. But there's a couple of other ladies, my sister Anna, our friend Caitlin, my mom, Donna, that they all help take part with the children's church, as we've come to call it. But it's not just children, it's some young teens in there, all different kinds of backgrounds. I'm so glad that their parents bring them and allow them to come. And I was so surprised at how willing they are to participate, to ask questions, to put their opinions forth. I love it, and I can't wait to see what happens in 2018 with that. We had a really successful Christmas program with the youth ministry, the children's church. They did the whole Christmas program this year at our church, and it's been a long time since we've done that, so I'm really proud of that. Number 8, can we hold up 8? I'm going to do 4 and 4. Let's do 8 that way. So Anthony, and I know I'm ashamed again, but Anthony and I celebrated our 10th wedding anniversary this year. He got me a new wedding ring. I'll see if you could see it, kind of. I love it. There we go. Get it up in the camera here. Not flicking you off, it's my ring finger. But he got me a new wedding ring and some other jewelry. I'm wearing it here, but I'm not sure if you could see it. I love it. Oh my God, I love it so much. I'm constantly getting compliments on this thing. And we spent the evening at home eating the most excellent steak dinner that my sweet husband, he made for me. And he's known for making really good steaks. So much so that I can't get a steak anymore, even at steak restaurants, because no one makes them as good as he does, ever. 8.5, side note. We thought that we might have some good news to share with people on the day of our 10th anniversary this year, because I'd just undergone a procedure 2 weeks before that we had expected to have as resulting in my conceiving of a child. It didn't work out, but the doctors are very positive that the procedure, once repeated in the near future, may have the same more success, the same success that we expected the first time. On a side note on that, a second side note, if you're anything like me and you grammatically analyze every sentence that you say, this is gonna like go down in the little shelf that comes down. Forget what I said. Forget that. Early on in our marriage, one of our favorite things to do was to sit around and watch Ghost Adventures together. It's a show that comes on the Travel Channel. It's one of our favorite shows, and I'm not being paid to say that. We haven't been able to just watch Ghost Adventures together for many years now, and it's for a lot of different reasons. But my husband, without saying anything or even making a big deal out of it, he found that he found a way for us to watch Ghost Adventures while eating the steak dinner that we'd made at home, and it was just a perfect touch to the day. It was quite wonderful. Number 9. Can we get this in the camera? Yeah. 9. I finally got a pedal for my bass and a case for it. My pedal is a Line 6 pedal, and I love it so much. I'm still learning how to use all of it, but I got a really great deal through zsounds.com, not a sponsor, though that would be really awesome if they were. I should do a gear video for my vlog channel. Let me know in the comments if you think that that would be a good idea. I'd love to show you some of what I'm working with on the bass, and I'm not the best at it, but I have a really good time, and I have a lot of great friends that show me how to use all of my equipment. It's really great. Number 10, speaking of my vlog channel, my husband and I started vlogging, and it's a lot of fun. We have had some really good response so far and plan to continue with it. We've got a lot of footage that we're excited to share with you, but editing does take a lot of time, and I don't quite know how to do it. My husband is very good at it, but he also works full-time, and so bear with us. More is on the way. Don't worry. Be prepared for more puns. More puns. Number 11. Can I do 21? I wrote 2 original songs this year. One called Mama for Mother's Day, written for my mother, and Miracles. It's for the anniversary that my husband and I just recently had. It's written for him specifically. It's about him, and it's probably the most that I've written in a year's time that I was able to share with people. This isn't including the ones that Whole New Me has written in the short time that we've been working and writing this year, and I'll include links in the description of the video so that you can hear some of the songs if you feel so inclined. The one Mama has a free download on SoundCloud because that's a fully recorded song. It's still kind of rough, but I recorded it here with my Yeti microphone. These things are so great. Number 12. Shane and I got a new doggie this year. Her name is Pepper. She's a half Dachshund, half Jack Russell Terrier, and 100% energy. She's super sweet. We got her back in April. All she wants to do is play. We have an older cat, her name is Cleo, that Pepper always wants to play with, but the cat doesn't always want to play the same way. But cats and dogs play very differently than each other, and let me see if I can show you a picture here. This is what my Pepper looks like, and I'll try to get some video with her in the future. That's my Pepper. I got a silly picture of Pepper, and the filter is coming up kind of weird for that, so I'm sorry. Number 13. My husband and I, we got our first truck this year. We got a 99 Chevy Silverado. It's red, and it's a part of our lives that we didn't know how we did without before having it. We wanted to be truck people for a long time because it would just help us out a lot easier to have a truck, and we finally got one. I'm so glad. We got a really great deal on one too. Number 14. Yeah, alright, 14. I made a lot of great friends this year, and I was able to hang out more with friends without having some kind of event that we had to be a part of as a prerequisite. Most of these friends will have no idea that these social interactions meant as much to me as they did. But there are especially a handful of ladies that I've been able to get to know better throughout the year, and it means so very much to me. They may know who they are if they watch this video and they hear this success. But, you know, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody or make anybody feel weird, but it's just been really cool to actually just have a chance to just hang out with people. I'm a very busy person, and I don't always get to do that. I'm quite sociable, but I don't have the opportunity to just chill and just hang out with people as much as I've got to do some this year, so I'm really thankful for that. Number 15. It's like a dance. Ignoring that. Number 15, I didn't drive myself into oncoming traffic this year, neither intentionally or accidentally. I'm glad that didn't happen. Number 16, oh, that's definitely a dance. I turned 31, so that's cool. I guess you could count that as a success. I turned 31 this year. Yay me. And number 17. Do that. Here we go. I pulled one of my most successful April Fool's jokes this year. I convinced a great deal of people that I had gotten a tattoo. Not that getting a tattoo should necessarily like shock people, but I can't do anything without people having an opinion about it. It's just I'm not that I'm something special, but it's just the world I live in. I'm gonna see if I can show you a picture of what that looked like. This was me. They all thought I got a tattoo. And then through social media, I showed them a picture showing it. Nope, it's just a joke. It's fake. But anyway, I was very proud of myself. It's the anti-possession symbol from Supernatural. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm a big fan of the show. And I do actually plan to get a tattoo in the very near future of something similar to that. It's the same outside, but it'll have what's called a triquetra inside. It's an Irish knot that represents the Trinity. That's a long story, but that was my 17 successes of 2017. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you do hit the like button if you did like it. If you don't like it, hit the like button anyway, because you don't need to go into 2018 with that kind of negativity in your life. But be sure to subscribe and comment down below any suggestions or comments that you have about some of the stuff that I've said, and just prepare for more in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.